friends, and welcome back to my channel. So for the month of July, I have quite a few readathons that I'm actually participating in, which kind of was expected, but kind of not. So I found out about a ton of these readathons a little bit later in the month of June, and I am super pumped to participate in them. And so in the typical Wheel of TBR that I have been doing, I'm going to be picking books for these different readathons. So the first readathon that I'm going to mention is the month-long read-along hosted by Mythical Megan called the To-Be-Continued Readathon, where we focus on reading series and continuing those series that we haven't finished. And you guys know I have an entire video dedicated to series that I need to finish. So with that being said, I am going to focus most of my books based off these prompts in her video, and I will go ahead and link the video as well as the prompts down in the description below so you can learn more. And I'll also be participating in the Beach-Readathon, and this is happening from July 1st to the 10th, and it is a beach-themed read-along with 6 prompts. One of them being the group book, and then 5 challenges with Instagram challenges as well. So I will go ahead and link everything in the description down below for them as well. Also in July is the reading rush. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the reading rush, and I'll post like a separate TBR for that, potentially with the books from this TBR like I did for the mini magical readathon. So with that being said, we are finally going to jump into the books. So in typical Wheel of TBR style, we are going in with spin number 1. A mood read. Oh, okay, so fairly open with prompt number 1. I'm just going to keep that in mind for any of the prompts that I may not have an answer for later. Here we go with spin number 2. Okay, 5-star prediction. So when I jump back to Megan's prompts, I think I'm going to go ahead and pick this for the prompt called Top of the TBR Pile, the book in a series you are most excited to get to. And considering it'll be a 5-star prediction, there's that. I don't think I'll be able to do this for any of the Beach-Readathon prompts, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go to my bookshelves and we're gonna see what I can find. I've picked the book, and it's going to be City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty. So this book has been on my TBR for like forever. So many people have yelled at me to read this book. I have a feeling it's going to be a 5-star. I'm very excited and hopeful that this is going to be a 5-star. I think this is an absolutely beautiful book, first of all, and I might be able to use this actually for the Beach-Readathon because it has yellow on the cover, so I think that'll be 2 birds with 1 stone. And I think the cover of this book in general is absolutely gorgeous. It's also super reflecty, so like, apologies, but bask in the glory. The final book also just came out in this trilogy, and so I think it would be an absolute travesty to not read it. From what I've heard about this book, we follow our main character, Nahiri, as she basically enters the City of Brass and creates a catalyst for war. And she ends up partnering with a prince, and that's about all I know. Everybody has been yelling at me to read this book. I've been kind of blind in terms of what this book is about. All I know is that everybody and their mom loves it. So super, super excited to get to this for the first 10 days of the month. All right, we're going in for spin number 3. I think I've read all of the arcs that I own that are series. So I actually don't have any arcs that are part of a series, so I think we're just going to move on with another spin. Oh, please, okay. We have it, okay, highest rated. So now I have to pick the highest rated series that I have. So we're gonna go to Goodreads, we're gonna go to my TBR shelf and order it from highest rated to lowest, and then see which the first series is on that list that I own, and hopefully it'll fit one of the prompts. So what's really funny is a lot of the series that I'm seeing are series that I don't own, including what is it, Crescent City, because I'm scared of it. Oh yes! 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 I'm so happy! Okay, so the first series that I saw was the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin at a 4.3 star rating, and that is the first book series on the list that I actually own. I'm so happy that this came up because I want to read it so bad. So I haven't even taken it out of the plastic, so we're gonna do that together because it's going to be have a fresh copy of the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I actually talked about this in a recent video not too long ago. Wow, this text is a lot smaller than I was expecting. But I'm really excited to read this because it has been getting so much hype for literally forever, and N.K. Jemisin is such an anticipated author for me because Reagan over at Peruse Project talks about it all the time, talks about N.K. Jemisin all the time. Elena over at Elena the Great just posted a video about it not too long ago. So the excitement for this is ridiculously high, and if it wasn't going to be on this month's TBR, I was going to kind of sneak it in as a secret TBR, but I'm just so glad that this is on this list. But now we need to figure out which prompt it sits under. So this definitely, it definitely doesn't fit in the Beach-Readathon prompt, so I'm gonna go straight to Megan's video. It looks like this will fit in This Road is Long. Read a book from a series with at least 3 books in it, and as you saw, got 3 books. So that is what we are going to pick for book number 3. We are moving on to spin number technically 5, but this isn't book number 4 that we're gonna pick out. I really hope it's something different. Lowest rated. No, why did I make this an option? All right, we're gonna go pick the lowest rated series that I own. I feel like it's gonna be something like really bad. Oh no, it's actually not. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I didn't know that this was a series. Unfortunately, it looks like The Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbin is at the bottom of this list, at least in mine, but it has a 3.37 star rating, so it's not that bad, but it also doesn't have too many reviews, so that could be why it has such a low rating. But this apparently is part of a series. Did not know that. You'll learn something new every day. I don't know, I haven't heard like too many people talk about this, but I saw it on Amazon and I wanted to buy it. There's that. I think I'm going to use this for the wild card, read whatever you want as long as it's part of a series, because, or I could put this in read a first in a series, but yeah, I don't really know where to put this, but it's there. And then for the Beach-Readathon, maybe I'll make this the book that I read outside because it is fairly short. I think it's only like 200 something pages, 227 pages, so I could probably finish this in a couple of hours outside, so it would be like a one sitting kind of read. That's another book for the Beach-Readathon, and I totally did not know that was a series, so there you go. Moving on to the next spin. It's going to be one word title. These are always really difficult for me to find because I don't own a lot of books with one-word titles. I'm gonna go search all of these series that I own and hopefully find a one-word title. So quite frankly, the only one-word title book that I own that is part of a series that I have not read yet is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard, which is, I think it's book 2, if not book like 1.5. I don't fully remember honestly. But I read Truth Witch last month and I'm going to read Wind Witch this month to complete the prompt of I like them another. You know the last book that was part of a series that you read? Read the next one in that series. So this is the next one in the Truth Witch series, and I am very excited to continue with this, and it's a little bit shorter, so that's kind of nice. So it looks like I have like 2 or 3 more prompts. I think it's 3. We're gonna go with 2 more spins because that'll bring me to 7 books for my physical TBR, and then we will regroup to see exactly what's remaining. So here we go with spin number 6. Graphic novel. I don't own any graphic novel series. Well, okay, technicality, here we go. Are mangas considered graphic novels? Can I lump them together? It's my wheel of TBR, I can cheat if I want to. All You Need Is Kill is a manga series with volume 1 and 2. This is like a combined edition of that. So technically it could be part of a series because it's volume 1 and 2. This is just the bind-up edition. I actually have to read this for class. I am taking a sci-fi and speculative fiction and literature class, and this is the book that I have to read for the first week of July. So I don't know if I can include this in any of the Beach-Readathon prompts. No idea. So this is going on my TBR. It's part of a series, so I'm going to include this for Megan's prompts. Ooh, this might work for Boss Level, a book in a series featuring a mentor slash a villain slash someone larger than life. I think this will include a villain because the title is All You Need Is Kill. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what this book or this manga is about. It'll be the first manga that I actually read, and I'm really intrigued in seeing what this is all about. Okay, we are going into spin number 7. Oh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Okay, most anticipated. What do I have as a most anticipated read? Ooh, I kind of know. I know, and it's going to fit one of Megan's prompts. I'm gonna go grab it, and I have a feeling you guys might know what book it is because I talk about it all the time, and it still scares me, so. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to read Ninth House in the month of July, and I think it'll be a perfect time to read it because I am moving at the end, so it'll be just one more book in a series that I can read, that I can get to, and this is gonna go to the procrastination prompt. It said, you know that book that's been side-eyeing you that entire time? Yeah, pick that book. And the snake has been watching me. It knows I need to read it, so Mr. Snake, you're gonna get read this month. I can't believe that was the book. Do I want to be crazy and pick another one? I think so, because I think I only have one more prompt for Megan's left. So, ready? Here we go. We're spinning. Okay. Friend's favorite. Like I did last month, I have an entire spreadsheet with all of my friends' favorite books on it. So, we're just gonna do some tippity-tapping. Go to my Google spreadsheet, and basically I'm going to pick the first book that I see in a series. Oh. I should have just not picked another prompt. We're gonna go grab a book. Let's go grab a book. It's A Darker Shade of Magic by B.H. I don't know why I'm so scared. I don't know why this is so like dramatic, but I think this has been on my TBR for like so long. So actually having it be the book, it is quite literally the first book that I own that is in a series that is on my friends' favorites list. So I guess I'll finally be reading A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. And okay, maybe I don't want a vacation in like the 4 Londons, but London would be a great place to vacation to. So this actually works for the Beach-Readathon as well, which is totally surprising, kind of exciting, very down for it. Okay, so the books that I have that are overlapping with the Beach-Readathon include Meet Cute Club by Jack Harbin, which I'll be reading outside. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab, which goes for the prompt, read a book in a place that you would like to vacation. And the final book is The City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, which is for the book with yellow on the cover. So those books are all doubling up. The rest of these books are going to be solely for Megan's readathon, the first being The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin, All You Need Is Killed by Hiroshi Sakurazaka, Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo, and Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. Stupid. I'm holding up Wind Witch. Wind Witch is the book for the month of July, not Truth Witch. So now we are going to do the stack. It's always so scary to do. So there they are. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books I'm going to be definitely reading in the month of July. However, I know that I'm the kind of person that will for sure deviate from my TBR sometimes, but I'll come right back to it. So there's going to be more books that I read this month than are on my TBR, which is perfectly normal. Now I'm going to take you guys through my monthly spread in my book bullet journal. So that is it for this video. That is my July TBR. I'm so pumped to get to these books, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of 5-star reads this month. Let me know what books you'll be reading in the month of July and if you'll be participating in any readathons. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my socials, and until then, I will talk to you on Instagram.